Right, getting ready now to make the naan bread. I have to confess that we don't have a scale, and normally I use a scale. So I'm using cups for the first time in my life. We're going to start with the yeast. We're going to add some lukewarm water and allow that to set for a second. Okay, and stir it. Now to okay, and stir until it's properly incorporated, like this. I like to spice up my naan bread with some herbs, and usually I use some coriander and cumin seed, and I make it into a powder. When you have the right tools, it's no problem at all to get the greatest dishes. Okay, we have the flour already ready, the self-raising flour, in this bowl. I make a little hole in the center, and we're going to add the salt and I also like to spice up the naan bread with some garlic and onion powder.
What's that?
This is garlic powder.
And now?
Onion. I'm just doing this by hand, guessing it. It's about 10 grams of sugar. Of course, you can always see the recipes on our website. Okay, that's the sugar. Okay, now we need the wet ingredients. In goes the yeast, which is already starting to oxidate. And we also add the spices. You can already smell it. Well, my nose is actually quite close, so even I can smell it. Right, still to come the yogurt and the milk. It's about 90 grams of each. I'm guessing this, of course. I think that's about 90 grams. Okay, in goes the milk. And I'm not going to do all of it because I'm not quite sure about the measurement, so I'm going to see how I go. Right, start mixing it. Do the first part with a spoon, otherwise my hands get really dirty. Right, it's also starting to rain, so I don't want to get the dough too wet. So I'm going to make a move here. Right, we had to move a little because of the rain, but I'll continue making the naan bread. So now I start using my hands. And it's important to get a nice loose dough, not too hard, not too soft.
That's starting to look like a real dough there.
It's really looking like rain too.
The rain in Spain has fallen on the plain.
Okay, so the dough is a little wet, so we add a bit more flour. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's starting to look good.
Beautiful. How many times does it need to proof?
Just once for about an hour. But if we, depending on the temperature, and we just keep it a bit cold, and we can stretch it a bit because the chicken is still marinating. Otherwise, you keep it at room temperature and for about an hour. Right, final stages just before we leave it to prune. There you go. Okay, so the dough has risen, and this is approximately what you get, which is nice. Alright, now you can divide the dough into 6 parts. Sorry, I mean 12. That's the first half. Then if I divide this into 3, and this one into 3, you should get approximately equal pieces. Let's get some flour so that doesn't stick. The second part, also divide that into 6 pieces. Now roll them into balls like this. Alright, so I don't have a rolling pin, so I'm adapting, improvising.